She'll take a seat, lace her fingers together, and kind of lean her elbows on the table. What made you run off so fast?
She thinks for a moment and then to recall.
You seemed uncomfortable.
She takes a sip of her drink and kind of furrows her brow. I mean, it's not exactly a... She's kind of speaking with lowered tone. I suppose if someone could find the mob, Rakosis, Sarai might be a good person to keep an eye out for it, but I can't exactly chastise her for it. She gets that look again on her face and takes a sip of her drink.
You don't want her to.
If she knew how to use it. She kind of looks at you for a moment, and I don't think she's much older than you, but she's a very adept swordswoman and intense. I suppose she has to be where she is and the sort of people she deals with. People like that, the Mon would make them very dangerous.
She nods kind of adamantly in agreement.
You can roll an insight.
No.
Like I said, can't really chastise her for it. She glances up at the balconies across the room and takes another sip of her drink and shakes her head.
I don't know how I could sleep if that thing was on the boat. Don't know how you did.
We kept it secure. I don't think I know about the time, that spoopiness that one time. And I think it was just Kasumi.
Yeah. Care to remind people?
Oh, that time that the Mon definitely, he had it in one spot in his cabin when he went to bed, and when he got up, it was somewhere else.
Yeah, it fucking one-ringed itself into his hand. Kasumi didn't tell anybody about that, because he knew that would get that shit tossed into the ocean. Which, really, though, definitely she tossed it in the ocean after that.
Still, even with its spirit, I don't know how I could have slept with it on the boat. Just from what you've told me, and I've not even seen it.
It is a object. It's only dangerous when someone's using it.
True.
She's staring up at the balcony and kind of tears her gaze away for a moment, and one of the times I used it, I was able to dash across the waves alongside the ship. Briefly.
It seems like it could do impressive things. Or allow you to do impressive things.
Dasha, one of our former companions, she used it to call creatures to herself. Not everything was terrifying and violent. It depended on what you were doing.
Those black veins, though. Was that all the time?
She nods and leans in, and she thinks for a moment. It seemed that however much you needed from it, it took from you.
You see Winnie kind of curls her upper lip.
One of the priests I spoke to in Rakosa believes perhaps it was an effect of not providing the proper offering. I'm not sure if that was the issue. I suppose it's possible. Perhaps we didn't know what we were offering.
I would have done almost anything I could to get rid of that thing afterwards. After all that. And I don't think anyone could be blamed for wanting to do that. You roll an insight.
Sure.
She seems to kind of, like, be subtly prompting you. Like, she feels like she feels like she might know something, but she doesn't necessarily want to ask directly.
Well, Dasha did want to get rid of it at the start, but I admit it did have its uses, but I also thought perhaps it'd be better in our hands than its former owners or others with less scruples.
Keep casting dispersions on the Ryu, like
Huh? What?
making them out to be all unscrupulous.
She didn't call them unscrupulous. She said its former owners
So Kasumi.
or people not the party with less scruples. Okay? Okay?
I have at least a single scruple to my name, thank you.
Yeah.
Because you stole it.
I mean,
Quote.
that's pretty
Tell me I'm
good.
wrong.
Quote. I like it. Hold on.
I'll wait.
That's pretty good, I gotta say.
She does give you a curious look, but after she excuses why they didn't get rid of it, she seems somewhat distracted by the second floor balcony.
Winnie, as you will glance over your shoulder, you will see the flag of Winterwolf being lowered